Back to my channel. Now today's video will be the second part of our video series on how to create an online course academy. Now I hope you had a chance to check out the first part, which I posted yesterday. If not, I will put the link on the right hand corner of this video. It should appear right now, and make sure to check that out if you want to learn more about the platform I'm using in order to create this academy on. Now in this video, guys, we're going to be covering quite a lot. I'm going to show you how to create a course inside Podia, and I'm also going to show you how to upload and structure your lessons, and then finally we're going to see how to also create sales pages for your courses, which are really important. So really cool stuff, guys, and as always, let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. Alright, so I'm inside my Podia store right here, and the first thing you need to do when you want to create a new product, or in other words a new course, is just go to the products tab, and as you can see here, we're able to add a new product. Now it gives you a bunch of different options you can choose from. So an online course, a digital download, you can even have webinars, guys, which is an amazing feature that I haven't seen anywhere else. You can live stream webinars, right? And you can also sell your webinars once they're done. And then you can also bundle different products together. So really cool options here. But for this demonstration, I'm just going to create an online course. Now I recently did a video on how to create a WordPress website, so I'm going to be using that video series as an example for a course, right? So I'm gonna name this how to, or I should say WordPress website development 2020, right? And I'm gonna click on online course and create this. Alright guys, so we have successfully created our course here. Now the next thing you want to do is add content to your course. Now as you can see down here, we get a bunch of different options. The first thing you can do is create sections, right? So if you have a lot of different lessons under a particular topic, right, it's a good idea to create sections in order to have like a nice structure. Now for my example here, as you can see, these are the 3 videos that I'm going to be using as an example course. I only have 3 videos, so it doesn't really make sense for me to create sections about them, because each video is about a different topic, right? So I'm not really going to create any sections, but that's where you would go to create sections, and then you can add files inside those sections, right? But in this example, I'm just going to go ahead and add the files straight away, right? So here are my files. So I'm going to drag and drop the first video. And the first video is about hosting, right? So hosting setup. So I'm gonna wait for it to upload, and then I'm gonna give it a title, hosting setup. So there we go, guys. We have now uploaded the first video, and I'm gonna go to edit here, and here's where I can edit the title of this lesson, right? So I'm gonna call this hosting, actually setting up your WordPress hosting, right? In this video, and then here we add a description about this lesson. So in this video you will learn how to easily set up a hosting plan for your WordPress site, right? And then you can also have thumbnails right here. So if you want each video to have a thumbnail, you can do that. As you can see here on the videos I have on my YouTube channel, I have a thumbnail for each video. But I'm actually gonna add, I think I'm gonna add like a thumbnail for the whole course. You know, I'm not gonna bother like adding a thumbnail for each one of the lessons. You know, that's too much. So save changes. So we now have the first lesson. I'm gonna go ahead and upload the other 2.
3 hours later.
And we now have 3 lessons. Now another thing you can do, guys, is actually add you can add links, you can add text. So this is like you can have lessons that are text based, so like a document. You can also add quizzes, so that's also really cool. You know, so if I go here and edit this quiz, as you can see, it's very nice and simple. You know, I named the quiz, so this can be like I'll just name it quiz, and then add question. I can add my questions right there. So what's the best way to customize a WordPress site, you know, and then I can have the answer with themes, with Elementor, you know, and here you select which one is the, let me open this. Okay, so here you select which one is the correct answer, right? So super simple, and it's actually with Elementor, that's my opinion. Save, and there we go. We can now publish this course, this quiz, right? So we now have a quiz as well, right? So it's very easy, guys, to set up your course here, you know, and then if you decide to have sections, you can just go here and create a new section. You know, I can call this let's say I had like an introduction to my course. Save. As you can see, I now have a new section here, and then I can just drag and drop videos. Edit section, no, add content, wait, no, it says drag content here. Okay, let me try this again. Oh, there we go. Okay, so easy to drag and drop right there, and that's how you have sections, guys, right? So super simple. Now let's go ahead and actually, I'm gonna remove these from the section. I don't need the section. Now the next thing I'm gonna do, guys, is actually show you what this is gonna look like on the course page. So this is the page where the your customers are going to be able to view the videos, right? So if I go to a particular lesson here, as you can see, we have the video, we have the description, really nice and clean. Now the next thing I want to show you guys is how to make this public, right? So currently it's set to draft, right? So it's only visible to me, and there are a couple of options. You can either do a pre-launch, which is really powerful because you can launch your course. I mean, you can just create like a sales page and have people enter their emails before the course is even launched. So that's going to help you understand whether there's an actual interest for the course before you even create it, right? I do this a lot actually with my courses. So you can do it. You can do that, or you can go ahead and actually publish the course. And this is going to allow people to purchase it. Now the next thing I want to do is actually go to the dashboard, and now guys, we're going to edit the sales page. Actually, let me see if I can go from here. So if I click here, there we go. So this is my product, this is the course I have. I'm currently on the products page, and if I click here, as you can see, preview sales page. Let's actually preview it first. So this is the sales page at the moment, pretty empty. And then if I click here, I can also edit the sales page, right? And this is what we're gonna do next. We're actually gonna edit the sales page. Now, as you can see here, it says get access for free. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go, let me duplicate this tab, and I'm actually gonna go back to my products, and I'm gonna edit this course. And let's actually first set up the pricing, right? So let's go to settings here. This is where you edit your product name. You can add, you can set a category for this course. So if you have many courses under a particular topic, you know, you can create like tags and have them under different categories. You can also enroll people before you actually start the course, right? So you might have seen this on some e-learning platforms, some academies. You know, they ask you to pay first, and then the course actually starts after some time. You can also close the enrollment. So if you don't want to accept any more people, you can close it at any time. And then integrations, this is something I'm going to talk about in the next video, right? So then we can go to pricing here. This is where you set up your pricing. So first of all, you gotta set up your payment gateway, so you can accept payments using PayPal. So if I click here, as you can see, it takes me to my payments page. So you can set up a Stripe account or a PayPal account in order to accept payments, right? And once you do that, you will be able to set up your course price, right here. Then we get some promotion stuff here. You know, so if you want to embed the course on another website, you know, if you want to get your links right here, Everything is right here for you, very easy. And then you also get your list of all the customers, right? And as well, you also get the comments, right? So when people comment on your course, you will get them all here. So now guys, so yeah, currently I don't have my payment information set up, so this course is by default free, which is fine, you know. Alright guys, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and set up this sales page for this course right here. Now the first thing you get here is the header, right? So the header is the top element right here, and the page, as I've showed you on the first part of this video series, the pages on Podia are split up into sections. So as you can see here, you get different components that you can easily just add to the page one after the other. Now these gray components right here are actually global components, right? So they're going to be visible on every single page that you create on your store, right? And they're not actually you're not able to remove them, right? So the header right here obviously is not really an element that you should remove. It should always be there. And then the logo, I can go ahead here and upload an example logo, as you can see. There we go. And then we can also create a menu, guys. So if you have like different pages on your store, as you can see right here, we're able to create pages. So if you want to create like an about us page, as you can see here, all the pages I have, I can go here and I can name this, so about us, right? You can also have a meta description, which you're basically going to describe what the page is about, and that's going to help with your search engine optimization. But that's a little bit too technical for now. And then on this page, you can once again choose your components. So I can just have a text component right there, and I can name this our story, and then just go ahead and basically just add the whole story, right? Right there. So super easy. So now if I publish this page, I'm actually gonna get, if I viewed it, I can view it now. And as you can see, I have a link. Now this link, if I go back to my, as you can see, products right here, sorry about that, products, and then I have my course. So this, if I click on this, this is the sales page of the course. This is where I was before. So now if I go to my header again, and I go to the menu right here, I can click on this, and I can now have an option called About Us on this menu, and then the URL is going to be the link of that page, of the About Us page I created. So now if I so now it should appear right here, but for some reason it doesn't. Let me go ahead and click publish. Maybe I need to publish it first, and then if I reload, there we go, right? So I now have a link to that page. So if I view this course, if I view the actual course page, as you can see, I'm able to click there and go to the About Us page, right? So it's basically like a website, guys, right? You can fully customize this in any way you want. But let's focus on the sales page. So there you go, that's the header. And now the product banner is this section right here. So if I click on this, right, so a product banner allows you to have some text, right? It allows you to, first of all, it has the, by default, it has the actual title of the course. And then below you can have like a description of what the course is about, right? And then it allows you to either add an image right here or a video. Now, I suggest you guys take the time to create a good sales video, because this is going to help you increase your conversions so much, right? It's really important to have a nice sales video that talks about the course. You know, it talks about the pain points that the course is going to help people solve. You know, that's really going to help you sell your course and increase your conversions. In this example, though, I'm just gonna have a little thumbnail here because I don't have a sales video for this particular example. So I'm just gonna have a thumbnail just to give you guys an idea. There we go. So it looks like this, really nice and clean. Also, another thing I really like, guys, about the Podia sales pages is that they look really good on mobile, right? And that's really important because 90% of users are going to be on their mobiles, right? Um, and then you can edit the appearance of this section, so you can make it dark if you want, or light, or you can even have it custom, and you can define the colors you want right here. So for the background, I can go here and choose the color I want it to have. But for this, I'm actually gonna click back on default. Actually, no, I like the light one. This looks perfect. And yeah, and then you can also select where you want to have the video or the image, if you want it to the left or the right. I'm gonna go with right. That looks good. And now that's the product banner section right here. Now the next thing we get is actually a table of contents, and this is another important element, right? So here automatically this is going to list all the different lessons that you have in your course. So it's going to show your prospects exactly what they're going to be getting when they sign up on your course. So I believe this is a really important section. And another thing you can do here is actually, if we go back to our course right here, if we click on this icon, this is going to make this this is going to allow people to preview this video, right? So if I reload my sales page, as you can see, I now have a button that I can click in order to preview this video, right? Or in other words, view this video. So you can give access to some of the lessons you have in your course, just to give people a general idea of what your course is about, and also show them your teaching style. So if they see that your teaching is very nice and clean, you know, and easy to follow, then they're more likely to sign up. Now, after this, guys, you can keep adding sections, you can keep adding more components to your page. However, some of the components that I believe are really important when it comes to selling courses is the testimonials, right? And the FAQs. So if I click on testimonials here, as you can see, it's super easy to add testimonials to your page here. So if you've been running the course for a while, you know, and you have some students that had success with it, make sure to always ask for testimonials and add them to your sales page. This is super important, guys, right? So as you can see right here, I can go and edit the name. Sorry about that. Edit the name, you know, edit the actual testimonial, and that's it, you know. And then you can keep on adding more and more, and it adds them next to each other really nicely there, you know. So let's delete that. Okay. And then you can also make this dark, you know, if you want to have some contrast with everything else on the page, you know. But make sure that you have testimonial, guys, as soon as possible. Now, another section that I believe is really important to have on your sales page, guys, is an FAQs section, right? And you don't have to use this specific component. You can actually create your own type of FAQ using like image with text style of thing, or you can do like yeah, I mean, you get the idea. Like, you don't have to use this particular component. You can design it in any way you want. But the idea, guys, is that you want to use an FAQ in order to, first of all, answer the questions that people might usually have before joining your course, you know. However, you also want to use this as an opportunity to crush any objections that people might have before joining your course, right? So whenever someone buys something, whenever you make a decision to buy something, you always have objections in your head, you know, like, is this worth my investment? Is this worth my time? You know, am I going to get enough value from for the money I'm going to spend? You know, try and identify that that conversation that people are having in their heads, you know, and create questions and answers to crush those objections. And believe me, this is really going to help you increase your conversions and get more sales on your course, right? Go beyond just answering simple questions, you know. Go inside the prospect's head, you know, and identify what kind of conversation they might be having before making the decision to actually purchase your course, you know. So I mean, this is a huge topic to talk about. It goes into sales and marketing and all that, but this is just a quick tip, you guys. Just spend some time, you know, on your on this section right here. That's the tip I can give you. And then we can also have a newsletter section, you know. And in this section right here, we can actually collect emails. So if someone is not ready to purchase your course, or this might be not the right course for them, you can actually have this section right here in order to collect their email and then inform them when another course comes out, and keep them up to date with everything you're doing and so on. So you can collect their email, and this email is actually going to go directly inside the email marketing integration that is built in Podia, right? So that's really powerful as well. So that's pretty much, guys, this is how you build a sales page. Now what you can also do is go to podia.com, and here you can find a few examples of people who have already created courses, right? And you can click on these and actually see their sales page. This is going to open up the sales page, and as you can see, this is the sales page that people have, right? So if you want to get some ideas, as you can see, here's an FAQ section. If you want to get some ideas, about how to design your sales page and what kind of sections you can add, you can take a look at these examples right here. So this is it for this video, guys. I really hope you found it useful. Now stay tuned for the next video where I'm going to show you how to set up an email autoresponder directly inside Podia to market your courses, and we will also play around with some integrations where I will show you how to take data out of your Podia store and create some really powerful workflows to automate some repetitive tasks. So make sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to be notified when that video is released. And also, guys, if you want to network with me and stay up to date with all the projects that I'm working on, make sure to follow me on social media. Links will be in the description. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'm gonna see you on the next one.